Welcome once again to your biology online class. I am Asha Santosh, your biology teacher. Hope all are fine and safe at home. We have finished our first chapter, Food, where does it come from? We have discussed so many things about food in that lesson. Now you all know what is food. From where we get the food. That means the sources of food. And also we discussed about different groups of animals according to their food habit with examples. Hope all of you understood this lesson very well. Let's move to the next topic, next chapter, that is components of food. Let me ask an important question. Why do we need food? As we discussed in our previous classes, we need food to grow, to get energy, to increase immunity power, to fight against diseases. So many functions are there for food in our life. Some special components are present in our food to fulfill all these actions. These components are known as nutrients. So, the nutrients which are present in our food help us to grow, to get energy, to fight against diseases, to increase immunity power, etc. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about these components of food. That means the nutrients. The major nutrients in our food are named as carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. These are the 5 nutrients which are present in our food. Along with these all nutrients, food also contains dietary fibers and water, which also needed by our body. Now we are going to discuss about each of these nutrients in detail. Okay. So children, once again I am going to read the name of nutrients. First one, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. First one is carbohydrates. Carbohydrate is the main source of our energy.
In this picture, you can see some food items which contain carbohydrates. Potato, corn, bread, some pulses, rice, sweet potato, oats, etc.
In our food, carbohydrate is present mainly in 2 forms. They are starch and sugar. Starch and sugar. Starch is the complex form of carbohydrate and sugar is the simpler form of carbohydrate. So here we are going to test the presence of starch in the food item. The test for carbohydrates, proteins and fats are similar to do when compared with the test for other nutrients. So here we are going to do the test for carbohydrates, proteins and fats. First we are going to do the test for carbohydrates.
Test food for starch. Before we start our experiment to test the presence of starch in food, let us first understand what is starch. Starch is a complex carbohydrate present in the food we eat. Starch is odorless, tasteless, and white in color. What are the major sources of starch? Major sources of starch are rice, corn, wheat, and potatoes. Let us start our experiment to test the presence of starch in food. Take a small quantity of rice in a petri dish. Make a fine paste of the rice using water. Put the paste in a test tube. Add a few drops of iodine solution with the help of a dropper. What do you observe? The sample turns blue-black, which confirms the presence of starch in rice. Note: whenever starch reacts with iodine solution, it turns blue-black.
Hope all of you understood today's topic. Today we have discussed about 5 nutrients and the test for carbohydrates. Which are the 5 nutrients in our food? Yes, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. Children, read the textbook. We'll see in our next class. Take care and goodbye.